Welcome back. Illegal crossings at the U.S.-Mexico border are hitting levels not seen since last spring. It's a crisis that the White House is scrambling to find solutions for, caught between taking a hardline or humanitarian approach as they craft their strategy. Fox's Griff Jenkins has that story.
The Biden administration rolling out a number of new strategies to get the increasingly unstable situation at the border under control, sending 800 active duty troops to support border agents and expanding deportations to include more families. DHS says it's removed around 250,000 people from the country since early May. That's only slightly more than the number that Border Patrol encountered just last month, their highest August on record. At the same time, DHS announcing it would grant temporary protective status to nearly 500,000 Venezuelans to make it easier for them to find work. That accommodation coming at the request of Democratic mayors and governors who are struggling to make room for the influx of migrants. The decision baffling one Texas sheriff.
There's not a war going on in Venezuela, so they shouldn't qualify for that. There's no major catastrophe like a hurricane or earthquake.
The journey up through Central America and Mexico is extremely dangerous. Texas Congressman Tony Gonzalez, whose district covers a huge stretch of the border, says the current situation is unsustainable.
It's sad. It breaks your heart. I mean, the trek that these people have made, they should never have to start that trek down.
Democrats say legislation is needed to enact real change and blame Republicans for blocking attempts at immigration reform.
I'm willing to take a hard vote. Let's bring it to the floor and let's see if the Republicans will do the same.
And a steady stream of migrants continues to come across the southwest border. More than 9,000 arrived on Friday alone. It's a number border officials say is far greater than what they can manage. In Eagle Pass, Texas, Griff Jenkins, Fox News.
Weather Rate certified most accurate forecast in Central Texas. This is Fox 44 Weather with Weather Rate certified meteorologist Xavier Colon.
Good evening and happy Saturday, everybody. Here we have a live look outside our Syntex Seamless Gutter Sky Tracker. As you can see, it's pretty clear outside. Nothing really going on. We have temperatures a little bit hot. We have temperatures in 91. We have dew point 69 degrees. Humidity 49%. We have those winds out of the south going at 11 miles an hour. So it's a little bit cooler than it was during today, but it's still a little bit humid. Let's check these winds at other temperatures as well. So we can see right now we have temperatures mostly in the upper 80s and the lower 90s. We have 94 in College Station, 89 in Hearn, Temple 92, Gatesville and Waco 91. So it was pretty hot out today. So there was a heat advisory out for today, and that's going on until Sunday. We can see we have a few of these counties here down by Cameron and Hearn, all the way up to Waco and the northern part of the central Texas. So let's go to the satellite loop. We can see this front coming through over here. That's what we have to watch about for the next coming days, because that's going to bring that rain and those thunderstorms these next following days, and cooler temperatures as well. So we can see that is going to be coming through on the next couple of days. So we're going to check that using the Futurecast as well. So we're starting here at Sunday at midnight. We can see temperatures are in the low to mid 80s. Then as you go into the morning hours, we can see those temperatures rise slightly and get down to the mid 70s, mid to upper 70s. Then we get more cloud cover. Then the front comes through. We can see we have showers above my head over here to the north and to the east of us. Then as we go into the evening hours, those showers, they come down into our area, but that's not the big part of it. Then we go into the overnight hours, and that's when we get that rain and that 50 to 70% chance. We can see that front coming through in the morning hours, and we have more chances on those rain. We can see we have rain to our east as well, and also we have these showers as well to our west. So going into the overnight hours, or sorry, into the evening hours of Monday, we can see those showers leave. That front moves out from us and we get more clouds. We hit more temperatures up into the upper 80s and into the lower 90s. So we do have a severe outlook for tomorrow. We are in the slight and part of us are in the marginal. That has dropped down from before, and that's come into our area. So you can see we're in the slight risk for tomorrow. We got to be careful with heavy rains and change size hail going throughout tomorrow. So be careful. Make sure you stay safe with all those thunderstorms and stuff like that. So for tonight, we have 77 degrees, mostly clear, winds out of the south going at 10 to 20 miles per hour. We can see for our central Texas, we can see the trend is basically the same thing. We have mid to upper 70s. We have 77 in College Station. A lot of 7s over here. Hearn, we have Temple, we have Waco, Gatesville, all 77. Then we have into the tomorrow, we have 99 degrees. It's pretty hot, but those 50% chance of showers, I'm going to say that's going to be moved over a little bit towards the evening hours of tomorrow. So we'll see with that tomorrow. Then we have the highs as well. Similar trend, upper 90s to lower 100s. Very hot outside. Then we have our long-range 10-day forecast. We can see that front over here, it's going to be on the evening parts of Monday. That's why I put it in the middle between Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures in the 90s. Then we get that front, those chances 70 to 20% into the upper 80s and lower 90s. Then if you're heading out to the Bryan and College Station, similar trend, but we still have temperatures a little bit cooler. We get down to the upper 80s for Tuesday into Wednesday, keeping those temperatures down into the lower 90s. We have overnight lows into the upper 60s and into lower 70. That's the latest forecast. PJ, back to you.
Thanks, Xavier. The Aggies are 1-0 in conference play with a win over Auburn. We'll show you the highlights coming up next in sports.